In a world where availability is currency, some people cash in too easily. They text back too fast, respond to every call, and bend over backward for validation. But what happens when the tables turn? When the always on becomes never again? Suddenly the silence is deafening. The power shifts. No more chasing. No more waiting. It's a game changer. The moment someone stops being available, the dynamic flips. The thrill of the chase? Gone. The thrill of the unknown? Electric. People start to wonder. What happened? Why the sudden distance? The truth? It's not about playing hard to get. It's about self-respect. When availability fades, self-worth rises. And that's when the real magic happens. So, let the silence speak. Let the absence echo. Because in the end, it's not about being wanted. It's about knowing one's value. And that's the ultimate power move. Imagine this. A person who once dropped everything for a text now takes their time. They don't rush to respond. They don't feel the need to explain. They've learned the art of patience. And in that patience, they find strength. The phone buzzes, a message arrives, but they don't jump. They breathe. They consider. Is this worth their time? Is this person truly deserving of their energy? This is where the transformation begins. The moment someone realizes their worth, everything changes. No longer is their time a freebie. It becomes precious, like gold. And suddenly, everyone wants a piece. But here's the kicker. Not everyone deserves it. The ones who used to take advantage, they start to feel the void. They notice the absence. They feel the shift. And they scramble. They send desperate texts. They call, hoping to reconnect. But the game has changed. The player has leveled up. No more late-night texts. No more empty promises. This new version of themselves, they're not just available. They're selective. They choose who gets their time. And that's a powerful realization. It's not about being wanted. It's about wanting oneself first. The moment self-love takes the front seat, everything else falls into place. People start to notice the glow. The confidence radiates. And suddenly the ones who once overlooked, they're paying attention. They're intrigued. They want to know what changed. But here's the truth. It's not about them. It's about the journey inward. The exploration of self-worth. The understanding that availability doesn't equal value. When someone stops being available, they become a mystery. And mysteries are alluring. People want to solve them. They want to know what's behind the curtain. But the curtain stays drawn. The allure remains. And that's where the power lies. In the ability to choose, to say no, to walk away. It's not about playing games. It's about setting boundaries. And those boundaries, they're not walls, they're shields, protecting one's heart, guarding one's time. And in that protection, there's freedom. Freedom to explore, freedom to grow, freedom to be unapologetically oneself. So, what happens next? The ones who once took for granted, they start to realize what they lost. They feel the absence like a weight. They start to question their choices. Did I take them for granted? Did I overlook their worth? And in that questioning, they begin to change. But the real question remains, is it too late? Can they earn back that trust? Can they reclaim the connection? Or has the door closed for good? The person who once was always available, they now hold the keys. They decide who enters. They decide who stays. And that's a powerful position to be in. No longer is love a game of chance. It's a calculated decision, a choice made with intention. And that's where the magic happens. When someone stops being available, they become a force to be reckoned with. They don't just exist, they thrive. They create boundaries that empower. They cultivate relationships that uplift. And they attract those who truly value them. It's a beautiful cycle, a dance of respect and admiration. So, let the silence speak. Let the absence echo. Because in the end, it's not about being wanted. It's about knowing one's value. And that's the ultimate power move. In a world where availability is currency, the real wealth lies in self-worth. And that's a lesson everyone needs to learn.